No, we're not going to do that. Stop. Jasmine, I'm telling you. Stop. I'll host a Q&A session. Okay. Sorry guys if you're in chat right now. I'm trying to do something and my devices are not currently, there we go, wasn't cooperating with me. There we go. Hey, Wolfie. Oh, and another Wolfie. What up, you guys? Hi. This is going to be kind of a short live stream because there's a lot of chaos going on right now. On the home front, as well as just personally, there's when is there not a lot going on, if we're being honest? Can you guys hear me okay? Everybody that's here, can you hear me? Like, do I need to shut off my fan? Because I realize it's a little loud. Hi, Robert. Hey, Nova. Maximus. Hey, baby. I missed you too, Wolfie. I hope you guys are doing all right. I hope the week is treating you okay. Okay is all I'm going to ask for right now because things are crazy all over the place. Okay, even with AC, it's already struggling to keep up. Sorry about the bag crinkle, but I'm currently opening some mail. Self-care stuff, so yeah. Oh, and here we go. I tried really incredibly hard to, let's see. Okay. I am placing this in participant mode now for you guys. Because I've already seen someone come into the chat that is saying things that are just so inappropriate. So if anybody wants to take up the sword right now and, you know, do your thing, feel free. I trust most of my subscribers to be discerning enough. Not to be a bully, but to make sure that we also don't have bullies here as well. We're going to go ahead as well and do that. Not you, Robert, not you. I'm not talking about you, darling. I'm not going to call people outside their name, but I'm also not going to call people by name necessarily in chat. My subscribers are, oh God, here we go again. No. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. It is consistently something around here. Now there's somebody knocking, so every dog in the house just went off. There are people in and out consistently. Stop, you two. Do you want to go out there and see who's out there? Go ahead. Go on, go be nosy real quick. Go on. Go be nosy. I'm so done with that. Sorry, guys. Apparently we have company. Now my girls are going to come running back down the hallway and want back in the... Come here. Here, Tinky. Hang on. Nobody ever sees you. Everybody sees Jasmine, but nobody ever sees you. So this is the one that you guys never see. This is Thumbelina. This is Mama's little girl. She looks more like a corgi than the other one does. I know. I'm putting you down. Go hide in your bat cave. Yeah, that's Thumbelina. She's my baby. I mean, they're both kind of my babies, but she was the one that I picked out of the two that survived the litter of 5. The mother rejected them. And the longer-legged one, Jasmine, had a sister at one point, and she didn't even make it past about 3 hours. So we have the remaining 2, and they are very opposite from one another on every level. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody coming in. Hello. Okay, so I hate to do this because I love sitting and chit-chatting with you guys, but I'm going to have to be kind of quick with today's live stream because I am on a time constraint today. So the meat and potatoes of what is going on is June 18th, I went to see my neurosurgeon about my cervical spine. You guys will notice that I do not currently have a C-collar on of any kind. I'm just kind of free. It's because the C-collar is not necessarily a necessity all the time. It's for extra support when I need it, but I don't need to constantly wear it because it can actually have the opposite effect. It can start to weaken the muscles around my spine, which we don't want. It's okay, Knox. I can't stay long either, baby. This is probably going to be one of the shortest lives that I've ever done, but I appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Any of you that need to go, or you're just coming in and popping in for a minute, I get it, because I'm having to do the whole run today. So when I went for my MRI, or when I went for my I'm getting ahead of myself. When I went for my neurosurgeon's appointment, and he went over my CT results with me, he was really concerned with some of the stuff that he saw. And then we did a few like strength tests and reflex tests, and he was asking me about symptoms I was having. And once I started to get into a little bit more of a discussion with him, it was really clear that he was not comfortable with waiting and scheduling an MRI as an outpatient type thing, because it would have been weeks potentially before I could get in to get imaging done. And he was like, we probably need to go ahead and do that today. So he sent me to the neighboring hospital, literally a stone's throw from his office. And I went in and had an MRI scan done that day. They got in touch with me a few days after all of that, and his nurse informed me that I needed to go and see my PCP and have my thyroid checked, like now, like immediately. And I was like, oh no. So I went and looked at the report for my MRI because I know how to read imaging reports, and the same problem that I had a few years back, it's rearing its ugly head again. I lost one of the hemispheres of my thyroid gland a few years back to a tumor. It wasn't cancerous. We were really lucky. But the same thing is happening on the other side, and instead of it just being one, there are multiple that they're seeing. So for now, my thyroid levels are completely fine. They are within normal range, but I have an ultrasound tomorrow because we have to get a look at how many there are and the size of all of them, because if they grow too large too quickly, I will have to have surgery and I will be minus a thyroid gland completely. Um, I am going to see an ENT. I don't have that appointment set up yet, but I am going to see my neurosurgeon again for a follow up appointment. Um, Shoot fire, in a couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks. I can't remember the day, but in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go back and see him, and we're going to try and figure out how we're going to fix this, because my PCP seems to think that it is beyond physical therapy and steroid injections, and that they're probably just going to want to do a surgery. So it was a lot to take in. That's a lot to deal with. We also have extended family members moving into the house that I'm staying in currently downstairs. So our family is growing here, which also means that spaces are getting smaller because there's more people. So, I'm just hoping that tempers don't flare and that people don't get angry with each other. And it's a crazy thing. It's like every time you think that you can take a breath and things are slowing down, that's when like the bullet train from hell comes through. But I think that you guys all deserve to know what's going on, simply because I've been trying to be as transparent as I can be about not only my family's struggles with their health issues, but mine as well. I don't want to talk about it a whole lot because I know it burns people out to hear about it. So I try not to talk about it too much, but it consumes my life on a crazy level daily right now. So it's really hard not to talk about it. Bye, Robert. Aw, Wolfie. Hi, Ram. If anything, I'm louder. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of get a little closer to the camera too, where, I feel like I'm actually interacting with you guys versus sitting way back on the bed where I'm like a mile away from the camera. So this is the most scuffed setup, and I have minimal makeup on today. I feel kind of like a potato. So yeah, you guys are seeing me pretty much in almost full potato mode. I'm actually in real clothes instead of PJs, but this is potato mode. Ashton. Yeah, it is a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to just kind of be brave and, 1 hour at a time it sometimes, because it's a little rough. Because I know my family is still struggling, and it's harder for me to be there for them when I don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Steffi. I had a 2 days ago eye doctor appointment. You're right, Oh, wow, honey. Steffi, I'm so sorry. That is heartbreaking news. And it's crazy because you don't realize how blessed you are with something until it starts to go away like that. I am so sorry, baby. God, I wish I could reach through the screen and just hug you. That's horrible. Uh, Wait, I'm like, what's wrong? Um, I am probably going to, well, there is at least one surgery in my future. I have more testing and more appointments and exams and stuff coming up. But yeah, as a whole, right now, it's leaning towards one, potentially within like the next 6 months, possibly two within the next calendar year, like, well, 12-month period. So I'm just kind of trying to ride it out because I'm a self-pay patient. I can't find insurance coverage that I can actually afford. Oh my gosh. Hang on, you guys. I just got a text message, and they need me in the other room. So hang on. I will be right back. I'm serious. I will be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. I was being asked if I needed a mattress moved to my tiny home, and yes, in fact, I do. So I was like running and jumping out there before they left. So thank you guys for being patient. Thank you, Steffi, and I hope you're able to navigate that news and find some peace in the fact that while that kind of stuff may be going on, you can still find blessings. There are still blessings. It's just you kind of have to dig harder to find them sometimes. What does my shirt say? My shirt says, my Patronus is Calcifer. If you know, you know. I'm sure there are some of you, maybe a handful of you, that actually know both references on this shirt. There are going to be a whole lot more of you that know one of the references, but maybe not both. Doggy. Yeah, she was babysitting you guys for me so that I could go do that real quick because the adulting, the level of adulting today has been real, y'all. Thank you, Steffi. I know the fear there. My mom recently went through treatment for the big, yeah. Okay, so that's what's going on with my dad right now, Wolfie. They're still monitoring him because it's not gone, but it's not large enough that they want to risk his eyesight to try and take care of it. I mean, they found it when it was small enough that it hadn't metastasized into any of the other, organs or whatever, but it still scares the heck out of you, don't it? Like knowing that that lingering thought in the back of your mind, like the what ifs, and I hate the what ifs, but my brain runs me ragged with the what ifs. So, yeah, no, I get that totally. I tell you what, Wolfie, that right there was one of my biggest fears, and I have lived it over and over and over again in the past like 13 or 14 years. It's a scary thought, because I am the only member of my family, living or not, besides my little sister, that hasn't been diagnosed with cancer. Every single other member of my family has been diagnosed with and either beat or lost the battle to cancer. So the odds are not great, which is why I get so alarmed when certain health conditions come into question when I have tests and stuff done, because there's a possibility, there really is. There always is. I mean, no matter who you are, but when your family line is like predisposed on a genetic level to cancer, it is wild to have to go on that ride. So yeah, scary is not quite a powerful enough word, I don't think, for the feelings. You understand half of the shirt. The other half, okay. This little guy's name is Calcifer. He is a character in one of my favorite Studio Ghibli studio. I'm from Tennessee, y'all. Bear with me with the pronunciation, but Howl's Moving Castle. It's Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. And I like the English dub only because his character is voiced by Billy Crystal, and I love Billy Crystal. Like, his voice work is some of my favorite. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like a fusion of two things that I absolutely love, and both of them are very magical to me. The left eye is 100%, so it's okay. Oh, Steffi, honey, I have glasses, and I hate myself in glasses, but out of necessity, you wear them. You learn to just deal with it. And then if there are ever times that you can take them off and be free from them, do it. As often as you're allowed to do it, because that's how I do. I don't wear mine unless I'm driving, because that's basically the only time I ever really need them. Driving or trying to see far distances, like hiking and stuff, I might wear them then. Hey, Fred. Welcome to chat. Ram. It's two. I hate putting them on. I got for uni. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when you're first adjusting to new lenses, the way that they distort your vision after you not having perfect vision, the way they distort everything around you is kind of wild. Like, it took me, I guess, a good 3 days to get adjusted to mine, because I was like, I can see detail on trees. Oh my god, I was blind. Whoa. Yeah, it was the whole realization, and then having to adjust to the fact that I could see all that. It was almost an overload for a couple days. Kind of sucked. Okay, Wolfie. You know what, though? I do too. I didn't. There are a huge portion of people that I know that I feel like are attractive on their own, but when you put a pair of glasses on them, it's like a whole different vibe and a whole different level of attractive. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me, I know there's others like me, but yeah. Wolf. Oh, okay. So you do remember. Yeah, see, I have a collection, like the box set of the discs. Um, I don't even remember all of them that are in there, but I know all of my favorite ones are in there, or at least 90% of them are. Ram, same, same. And then when I put those puppies on, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's why I need glasses. Yeah, got it, got it. Yeah, Wolfie, that's naughty. That's so naughty. Hi, Wonder Waffle. That is a phenomenal name. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. That makes me giggle deep down in my soul. That is perfect. It's going. it's going. We're just kind of chilling a little bit. Like I don't have a whole lot of time to stay on the live stream today because I've got family over and we're moving things and we're moving my sister in with her daughter and like I have multiple sisters, you guys. But the one I'm referring to, her name is Jessie. I'm moving her, or we are moving her and her daughter in downstairs, which is going to be awesome because they're going to be that close. So, like, you know, we want to go swimming or we want to hit the, you know, mall or something and just hang out and be girls. We can because our schedules will be a little better now. We live, like, right next to each other, literally. Or, you know, we live above them, actually. Ashton, my glasses are my personality. They kind of do become that way sometimes, though, especially when you have them for a while. Oh, Steffi, good lord. Is that how you lost that sight? Like, that wasn't something that was just like an illness? That was due to an injury? Oh, man. I mean, I have a whole lot of forgiveness in my heart, but I don't know about forgiving somebody that does that kind of stuff. I mean, eye for an eye. I'm not trying to make it funny either. Just for real, on a real note, that is kind of how I'd feel about that situation. Like, give me your eye now. If I can't see, neither can you. I know that's kind of messed up, but shoot, man. Ooh, I'm sorry, baby. Bow chicka wow wow. Oh man, I didn't monetize this live specifically, so you know we could kind of just say what, not whatever, but a little more of what we wanted to without having to be worried about like, oh, you can't say that because they like to tell me that a lot. Hey, oh, hey, Pixie, how are you, babe? Oh my God, I felt that. I'm so utterly tired, but so not utterly tired. I understand that on like a cellular level at this point. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm not tired, but I'm tired. Like, I don't know, man. It's a different level of tired. Like, I could go right now and work a whole shift and I'd be all right. I'd probably hate myself tomorrow, but I'd be all right. I'm not gonna do that, but I probably could. But I'm still tired as heck. No, you're not wrong at all, Wolfie. I would have to agree 100%. It gives off like the sexy librarian vibes and I am so down for that. Like that is a whole aesthetic. And oh, yes, can we have a moment of appreciation for all of the ladies and gentlemen that we know of that totally kill it with the sexy librarian vibe because you guys are a special breed. Oh, Steffi, no, you're not. We don't do self-deprecating comments. We don't do that. I have had to try and train myself not to do that. You don't have to do that. You're not ugly. You are certainly not. From what I can see of your profile picture, not even close, baby. Not even close. He was, wow. Okay, well, That's not the kind of person that we need in our lives, baby. So it's the fact that you can't take rejection. That's a sad state of affairs right there. That says a lot about a person. That's how you react to rejection. Wonder how many times they've thrown a tantrum for being told no. That's the wrong kind of be. I mean, like, for real, that is a whole different level of tantrum, though. You gonna try and take somebody's eye out with a stick because they told you, shove off. Not interested. Where did it do that at? I mean, uh, uh, so much red flag behavior. I am so sorry you suffered at the hands of somebody that gross, baby. That's gross behavior. Just, Hello, Tekken. Welcome in. We are just chit chatting a little bit before I have to get ready and go run errands and go to work this evening. Oh, Pixie, yeah, I forgot. You came in a little bit late. I can give you a little synopsis if you would like, or you can go back later and catch up. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I don't know if you are in the age group of people that will get the reference I'm about to make, but Reader's Digest version, yes, I've just aged myself because I guarantee you there are a large portion of you that do not know what that even is. But Reader's Digest version, I'm having issues with my thyroid. My levels are okay right now, but they have found um, nodules. And the last time that I had nodules show up on my thyroid gland, it ended up in a full blown tumor, and I had to have half of my thyroid gland removed. So that is not a good sign right now, where it's just a waiting game. I don't think we're going to actually do any surgery with that at the moment. But now I'm having to address the fact that I have got a lot of bad stuff going on right now with my cervical spine, and it needs to be addressed. So that is probably going to be the first surgery that I'm going to line up. I think I summed that all up pretty well. Oh, yeah, and all of y'all, I don't know if you know what chiggers are. I'm from the South, in the U.S., and we call them chiggers or no-see-ums. And they are aggressive and vicious, and I got mauled. I was outside for a very short period of time, and I thought maybe I could do that without having to use any of the really, like, the deep woods off, because it's not good for you. That's some of the ingredients in that stuff can cause cancer. So I was like, I'm good. We're only going to be out there for a little bit. When I tell you, I look like a leopard. I am spotted from like here down. I am covered in chigger bites, and they itch something awful. So I'm just having to just act like nothing's wrong when I'm itchy everywhere. Oh, oh, little advice, little friendly advice to all you kids: wear your bug spray, because you don't need to be a buffet for everything that buzzes, stings, and bites outside. Uh. Wolfie, right? Right. That is an old reference. If you get that reference, then yeah, you are definitely vibing with about the same age group as I am, because I can remember having those. I can remember using them to find what we wanted to watch on TV, because it had a TV guide in it. We also had TV guide. Lord have mercy, how times have changed. A neurosurgeon is a brain doctor. The reason why they do spinal surgeries is because you're dealing with the spinal cord. And the spinal cord is what operates that body brain connection. So if that spinal cord gets crushed, severed, anything, it can cut off the signal between the brain and the rest of the body, and then you're just paralyzed. You just don't get to use your limbs anymore. And in some cases, you can't even use your respiratory system, like unaided anymore. So we don't want to get to that point, which is why he's trying to get me back in so that we can get something done. And we're going to see how this all goes. I don't know. Like I said, I'm taking it 1 hour at a time right now because one day at a time is a little too much sometimes. Yes. Yes. Okay, Wolfie, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're welcome, Pixie. Oh my gosh, Ram, yes. Yes. What was it, the poop detector? Lord have mercy, I better not say that again out loud. It'll be like Beetlejuice and he'll just appear out of nowhere. Nah. So, Poland and Germany. The, when you were the TV remote, yeah, I was the preferred remote in my grandparents' house because I was respectful of their television. My little sister, not so much. Oh, Steffi, honey, you're not old. At 35, your body is still agreeing with you for the most part. I mean, unless you have chronic illnesses and then you've already joined that train. And I'm sorry, but yeah, I wish I could go back to like mid 30s. That'd be great. That was before my body really revolted on me a whole lot. Like at that point, I was still walking or jogging like 5+ miles a day. So yeah, I was still in pretty good shape back then. 29 and you feel 15. Hey, that's not a bad thing. Hold on to that. That is not a bad thing at all. Because I felt that way, shoot, on up until I was like 31, 32. I felt like that. And then it was just kind of straight downhill from there. I don't even know what happened. I woke up one morning and was like, oh my God, my body is breaking down everywhere. Yeah, it was ludicrous, Wolfie. Oh my God. I was just like, how many accounts does this bro have? For real. What are we doing here? Are we going to keep coming back in here and harassing everybody? Because, it was kind of funny to begin with, but then it wasn't funny after that. And I was just like, okay, can we stop now? Like, that bit is old. Move along. Russia. Sweet. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize some of you were from the places you're from, which is wild. That is insane. That's cool as heck. And you guys are just hanging out with little old me, a nobody from a backwoods southern state in the United States. That's pretty freaking special. Thank you. All right. You're going to go watch TV with your mama now. Oh, honey, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the well wishes. And I hope you have a wonderful time watching TV with your mama. That's very sweet that you came in. Thank you, darling. Have a good day or night wherever you are. Yeah, Wolfie. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Well, I've used words in the English language that people my age just don't use. They just don't. And I've used them since I was a kid because I grew up around a whole bunch of like older people. And when I'm talking older, I'm talking like my grandparents' age. So I heard words that were used back when they were younger that weren't really used in everyday conversation anymore. And I fell in love with how absolutely preposterous these words were. And I was like, I'm going to figure out how to use those. And then I did. Germany, Poland, and Russia. I'm not doing that joke. Right? Oh no, it's a trap. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's tempting, but don't do that. I understand. You know how I understand? Because I live in the US. We are currently the punchline of every freaking joke everywhere. And I can't blame anybody right now. I really can't because it's just the pure ridiculous thing or things that we hear every single day when we wake up. It's just like, at this point, expect the unexpected. Expect the most heinous thing you can think of times 10. Expect the weirdest, most unhinged thing you can think of. Welcome to the United States of America. I mean, oh, thank you, sweetheart, for your donation. That is absolutely lovely. I'm glad my videos help you. You guys are very special to me. All of you are very special to me. I hope you have a good rest of your whatever you are having, sweetheart. The world loves mommy. Oh, Azzy's from France. Oh my goodness. Wow, we just got a whole little meeting of all kinds of different places going on all at once. This is a global community at this point for sure. I guess I hadn't thought about that until just now. How many of you are not even from where I'm from? That's really special. Wow, that makes me smile. That makes my heart so happy. Oh, Ram, I love that. See, I really wish there were more institutions that were getting on board with doing stuff like that. Like, when you have diversity, it is such a beautiful thing because you have the creativity of so many different backgrounds and cultures that come together to create new things, like new traditions, as a completely different community of people. I find that really beautiful. I love the more diverse an area is, the more I love it, which is why I like to go to some of these, big cities that I've been to in the past because I feel like I get to see an array of people with all kinds of different, like racial backgrounds and they come from different parts of the world and English isn't even their first language and I'm a super curious person and I love to learn, so I almost come off a little strong sometimes to these people. I'm sure just like full on just asking all kinds of questions like I'm a 5-year old and I need to know everything. But I do like asking people outside of the own cultures in my family. I like asking them about stuff like that out of genuine interest, um, because I feel like the more I know, the nicer I can be to people, the more accepting I can be of people, even if it's something that I don't necessarily practice or didn't grow up believing in. It's not like I can't accept people for the things that they love or the things they grew up with because, people are individuals. We're supposed to be unique. We're supposed to share the things we've learned, our knowledge, you know, our cultures, our food, our beliefs, in a way that benefits them instead of making us look rude, detached, heartless, ugly, mean, you know, all of the negative things. You're from the UAE, it's in the Middle East. Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Please go, please. If you haven't already left, please go hang out with your mom because your mom is raising a wonderful human and your mom deserves all of the time with you that she can get. So, yeah, go do your thing, baby. And thank you again for being here and supporting our channel. We love you. Thank you for being a part of the community. You learned German. I am really trying my absolute best to learn a language of some kind, another language. I started learning Chinese. It is very complicated. It's not that I can't do the pronunciation. It's the Hanzi. It's the actual script that is kicking my butt. Terribly kicking my butt to the point of I had to walk away, like back away from the Chinese lessons for a little bit because I got overwhelmed with everything else that I had on my plate and then trying to make time to learn the language because the breakdown for learning a language like that with characters that I can't associate with a letter that I know it's a block. It's a mental block. It's the same thing that I've struggled with before trying to learn a language. But bravo to any of you that are multilingual because that's a flex. That's a serious flex. I'm trying to catch up, you guys. Yes, Wolfie. Oh my gosh, that's something else. Like, I've tried food from different parts of the world, and even their snacks. It is so different. Like you, if you've eaten at a certain place and then you come back to the U.S. and you eat stuff here, it tastes awful afterwards. It's just you can taste the fake ingredients, the fake flavoring, all of the artificial nasty, it's almost sad to go traveling anywhere and eat all this wonderful good like local cuisine that's, you know, prepared fresh and like grandma's recipe type stuff, and it's so freaking good, and then you come back here and you're like, wow. And you start eating the food here and you immediately start feeling worse. Like going on vacation somewhere and eating food there and then coming back and eating the food here after not eating it for a week or two. It's wild. If you pay attention to the way your body reacts, it's wild. Tangent, but I've experienced it for myself and it is insane the difference. And it really does beg the question, what in the world do they put in our food? I know I'm seeing older comments, honey. For one, it takes me a minute to be able to scroll down because the comments are going so fast. And I'm having to use two devices, one to film on and one to read the comments on, because YouTube doesn't allow me to see the comments on the device I'm filming on. They disappear so quick that I can't read them. So I'm trying to catch as many of them as I can as they scroll, but I'm also trying to watch the clock because I literally have like 5 minutes left before I gotta bounce off here and take care of some stuff and then get ready to leave the house again. I just kind of wanted to jump on and let everybody know. There will be an audio tomorrow. Uh, it is a request fill that I had. I took a little bit of creative liberty with the request fill because it is the same basic idea but I wanted to tweak it slightly so that it was a little easier to write the script. It is actually already uploaded and it will go live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, whatever the normal time that the video comes out for you guys, it'll be out for you. I made sure that I squeezed everything in this week, even though I've had some appointments and tests and stuff, because I owe you guys so much. I have a depth of gratitude for all of you. You guys have stuck with me through thick and thin since the very inception of this channel. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and peace out for right now. I will set up another live stream in probably in the next week or so. We'll get back together and it'll be way more chill and I'll be able to actually hang out with you guys for a couple of hours, quite possibly. And we'll just chill, maybe do some coloring and talk about how everybody's days are going and catch up again. But for now, I have to go be an adult. Man, nobody warned me it was just going to be this all the time. I thought being an adult was going to be cool. That's funny. I love you all. Thank you for coming. And I'll see you all really soon. I hope you enjoy the audio tomorrow. And I'll be saying little prayers for each and every one of you because right now, times are tough. And I'm sure we could all use a little extra love and prayer. I love you guys so much. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you are.